Welcome to another Barrett video. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more embarrassing for this old guy, it does. You know, I was kind of starting to feel bad, like I was picking on him a little bit, because I don't really hate the guy. But I thought, let me give Daddy Barrett a break. And then this little gem pops up and just couldn't give him a break. Just couldn't do it, you know. Here is an example of a white monkey job. And this is great because I've wanted to talk about white monkey jobs before. Basically, Barrett Daddy helping some company, some giant piece of crap, of course.
As you can see, this is a really smart, slick design. It's got really nice lines. It's very ergonomic.
No good company would hire this guy, right? But I'd like to apologize for the horrible sound quality of the clip that Barrett's in. That's not my fault. Because whatever microphone they filmed him with is, you know, just a giant turd. And some giant echoey room that's all white. You'd think they would have done a little better for a video that's pretty much the main Kickstarter video of the entire subject. And yeah, this is a Kickstarter. So basically, kind of screwing people out of thousands of dollars here.
As I said, this is the old one now. An engineer at Intech Gaming has come up with a solution, and here is the solution.
I love how obvious the bullshit is right out of the gate on Kickstarter. They start up the bullshit right away. They get right to it. And it's some smelly bullshit. Just, it's just permeating.
So the first thing is plug and play. You can just plug it into a modern TV. It has an RGB output, and also we have a HDMI port, so you can plug straight into the modern, best high-tech televisions, and away you go. You'll have a much better picture quality than the older one. Okay, so as you can see, this is all dirty and scruffy. However, an engineer at Intech Gaming has come up with a solution.
It's all dirty and scruffy. What is the solution when something's dirty and scruffy? You hire an engineer. Or you could just clean it. I mean, I don't get it. Instead of cleaning it, you just replace the entire shell. That's like taking your car windshield out and changing it every time it gets a little dirty. Seems a little stupid. Wouldn't it be easier to just, I don't know, spend 10 minutes and clean it? If you can take it apart and put in some new board, can't you open it up and clean it? I mean, come on now.
The second advantage is that it has RGB out, and thirdly, it also has a HDMI port, which you can see here. So the HDMI port gives you the best graphics on modern televisions. No more RF with a poor quality picture. The latest HDMI signal right into your modern TV. So this is what you're going to get with Warrior 64.
Basically, he wants to make it sound like it has a shit ton of features. You know, so far we've got it. It plugs into your new TV, and now it's clean because they give you a new case? What a scam. Quite obviously, the real point is that it's supposed to give you better quality, but it doesn't. And when doing some research, I actually found quite a large YouTuber talking about this thing. He mentions how the company contacted him. His account is Metal Jesus Rocks. To be honest, I didn't know him before. I'm a gamer, but I didn't know him before. Seems like a really cool dude, though. I watched a few of his videos. They're great. Go ahead and give him a subscribe, and go to his channel and mention that I mentioned him in my video, and hopefully he doesn't mind that I'm using some of his clips in my video to prove a point here.
Hey guys, Metal Jesus here, and today I am back with a review of something called the Warrior 64. Now, this video is going to be a little bit different than my normal review videos because, unfortunately, this product comes with a bunch of confusion and misinformation on the part of the people who made it.
He claims that he actually had direct contact with Intech Gaming, again, the crap company that makes this product, and he talks about it so you can see his opinion on this machine, someone that actually owns the machine.
Is because when they first announced this, and also when they first approached me for doing a review, they were comparing their product to something called the Ultra HDMIs. And the reason why this was potentially so interesting and exciting is because the Ultra HDMI kit is made in very small batches. It costs $150, I believe, and that does not include installation. And the installation for it is beyond some people's scope when it comes to doing the soldering themselves. So that means that the average person who might want to get the Ultra HDMI done typically would pay for the board and the installation. That's usually around $400 to $500. If you go on eBay, you will see these Ultra HDMI solutions for sale, again, for about $500 to $700. They're in incredible demand. So along comes this company called Intech Gaming with this Warrior 64 Kickstarter, and basically they were comparing their solution to that Ultra HDMI.
The second advantage is that it has RGB out, and thirdly, it also has a HDMI port, which you can see here. So the HDMI port gives you the best graphics on modern televisions. No more RF with a poor quality picture, the latest HDMI signal right into your modern TV. So this is what you're going to get with Warrior 64.
And you get much, much better picture quality. Or so he says, anyways. So he says, which is pretty much how many companies in China work. Big promises, little delivery.
Got it here. And as you can see, the initial impressions of this are very positive. I mean, when I got the box for this for review, I was amazed to see that the box is, you know, it's like, it looks like a retail product. Like, it doesn't look like your typical Kickstarter, you know, kind of garage product. This looks like something that literally you would probably buy at a store. You know, comes with the box and comes with everything inside. It's all packaged nicely. I was incredibly impressed. That is until I plugged it in and started messing with it. And so once it was connected, I started to see that this was not exactly what I had been led to believe this would be. Immediately I was like, wow, this looks like your standard kind of $30 HDMI cable that you can get on Amazon all day long. And then I started kind of comparing it to those solutions out there. So for instance, you see me kind of side-by-siding the footage here that I captured from a $30 Hyperkin cable to the Warrior 64, which is on the right. And as you can see here, well, they look almost identical in quality, which that was really disappointing. But also take a look at the reds, the saturation there. Specifically in Wave Race, you know, when you see the actual C-Do right there, and anything basically red in the screen looks way oversaturated.
Either way, this is why I recommend people going to China to not be involved with these white monkey jobs. Again, we've all done them, but I don't condone them. We've all seen these WeChat groups and how extreme it can get. And the reason that you don't do these white monkey jobs is because you may be told that something is going to be high quality, and then when it actually goes to the final release, it's actually not. And I've seen people where they live in China and they're like fake doctors even, where they're going around giving fake medical advice, and it's just really unfortunate, right? And you have to be careful, because I've even seen other instances where some kind of company, especially recently with Bitcoin and these types of products, where they make promises to people and they sell thousands and thousands of dollars, and you end up like being a white monkey for a company that just scams people. And then after they scam all these people, it comes back on you, right? Because then the police assume that you're somehow associated or profiting off of this company, in which you are, because they are paying you to act as if you're something you're not. And then you actually get in trouble and go to jail. I've actually known people that this has happened to. So again, I don't recommend this happening, but you have people like Barrett that don't have any real moral standard whatsoever. Keep in mind, he takes money from the Chinese government, from state-run media. He lies about things all the time. They lie about taking pay for play. And of course now he's lying to you about some really crap product that he probably doesn't even own. He's probably never really used. And of course he has no hardware ability at all, this guy. He can't solder anything to save his life. He definitely hasn't created this product. He's just being used by some crappy Chinese company to sell units, and it's just really immoral. So please don't do that if you go to China. It makes us foreigners look bad, actually, and it's just not good. So either way, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe on the video. Head on over to my Patreon, and any little donation helps. Even if it's just a dollar, it definitely helps. And I hope to see all of you in the comments section, and have a good day.
To be. And so the emails between me and the company were flying back and forth because, again, I couldn't wrap my head around why would you do all of this work for such a subpar video solution, right? They've made the printed circuit board, they've got the custom cases in all the different colors, they've got the matching controllers. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do that? You could just get a cheap cable off of Amazon. I don't know. So finally what happened was they sort of came around and were like, oh, because I told them, it's like, man, this is not something I would recommend people get.